Wednesday. What are you reading on Wednesday? Not you, Wednesday. What are you reading on Wednesday? Let me know in the comments below because I'm nosy. I have just finished Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. This is the second book in the Six of Crows duology about Taz Brecker and his gang of dregs, these 6 people who carry off an amazing heist in Six of Crows, and this is the follow-up story in Crooked Kingdom. It's set in the fantasy world of Ketterdam. Ketterdam is a city. It's a bit akin to like an 18th century Dutch city with lots of merchants, but there's also some magic, and I'll be putting up my 1-minute review of this very soon. I've started Bill Bryson's Down Under. This is, as the name might suggest, about his travels in Australia. I have mixed feelings about Bill Bryson. I really like Mother Tongue. It's one of my favourite books about language, particularly about the English language and how it evolved. I wasn't so impressed with his book about Shakespeare. And as for his Notes from a Small Island, well, the UK is not, Britain is not a small island. It's the biggest island in Europe and in the top 10 biggest islands in the world. Not as big as Greenland, which is probably fortunate for Britain, as Trump might be invading anytime soon. So this is Down Under. I imagine there'll be a lot of humour, Bill Bryson's kind of humour in this. Sailing from that small island, not so small island, was Charles Darwin in 1831 aboard the Beagle. From his observations of the fauna and flora, the places he visited, particularly in South America, he started forming his theory of evolution. I'm also reading The Night Watchman by Louise Erdrich. This won the Pulitzer Prize in 2021. It's historical fiction set in the 1950s in the Turtle Mountain Reservation in North Dakota. And we have 2 main characters. There's Thomas, who works as the night watchman of the title, who's a member of the Chippewa tribe and the Chippewa Council, and he sees a new bill going towards Congress in 1953, which will deprive the Chippewa of their lands and a lot of their rights, and he aims to stop it while he's working as a night watchman. And there's also Patrice, who's a 19-year-old from the same reservation, and her sister has gone to Minneapolis and disappeared, and she goes after her sister to try to find out what's happened. She's also trying to keep down her job in the factory on the reservation, which is the only major employer in the area. I'm about 200 pages into the book at the moment. It's over 450 pages long. And I'm about to start this Meursault Investigation by Kamel, Daoud, who is an Algerian journalist. This book won the Prix des 5 Continents de la Francophonie and the Prix François Mauriac. This is a companion piece to Albert Camus' L'Étranger, or maybe a rebuke to Albert Camus' L'Étranger, because it focuses on the murder victim of Meursault. Meursault, who was Camus' character, who famously didn't cry at his mother's funeral, but he did murder an Arab, a nameless Arab, who gets a name in this book. The Arab in this book is called Musa, who is the one who is murdered, and it looks at his brother's story as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So let me know in the comments, what are you reading this Wednesday? I'm curious. See you on the next video. Bye.